Let's do another no contact video because I got a client who's going through a no contact situation, okay? He's about 5 weeks in and he accidentally butt dialed his ex. So what do you do when you accidentally butt dial your ex? Nothing. He hung up, she didn't call him back, but he found out he was unblocked. He's like, should I text her? And I was like, absolutely not. I have this guy on a dopamine detox, which means no sugar, no porn, no alcohol, no video games, no extracurriculars, no tobacco. We basically removed everything because if I can eliminate his dopamine, we can unwire his nervous system from the attachment that he previously had with his chick, okay? He's going through it. He's doing some good work. He's on the first week. He's experiencing some withdrawals, okay? When you start withdrawing from another person's nervous system, it obviously makes you anxious and it makes you want to reach out to him. He's having dreams about it. And he's like, well, what if she does this? What if she does that? I said, this is good. This is working. When you withdraw from someone else's nervous system, which is ironically how you get over a person in a formal relationship, your nervous system is going to react in a bunch of silly ways and it's going to make you think a bunch of really not true things, okay? Ultimately, you need to get over the relationship and learn to re-regulate your nervous system, which means spending a lot of time by yourself, spending a lot of time in nature. And it's tough for dudes going through this. I've been through this a myriad of times, and the more breakups you go through, the more you learn how to do this and the more efficient the process gets. So I'm pretty much an expert at this point. Anyways, what I want you to realize is it's supposed to be tough. When you date someone and you fall in love and then they leave and they're gone, especially as a man, men typically define themselves from their partner. And when they get dumped, they're like, I don't know who I am. And that's very natural. You're not alone. Shit's gonna happen, but guess what? Now your job is learn to sit with that pain in your stomach and then do shit on your own. Go out in the woods, go read as many books, go work on your business, get creative, get super fit, and make money. That's it, right? If you get jacked and learn to make money, you won't have any problems. I guarantee it, right? Because you're gonna start dressing better, you're gonna buy nicer things, and you're gonna learn that you really are the captain of your own ship. And once you realize that, and you're the captain of your own ship, and you enjoy sailing on the seas by yourself, that's when other people wanna get on the boat that you're on because they like what you're riding, they like what you're doing, they like where you're going. And if you don't like doing that stuff on your own, you're cooked. So sit with the pain, learn how to go and do a dopamine detox. And when you do a dopamine detox, it's gonna be painful. But if you do it right, it'll only take a month before your nervous system disconnects from someone else's and then you get yourself back. That's all you need to know. See you in the next one.